Hey guys, Victor from Flat29 back as promised regarding the Huawei P20 Pro. Again, great phone. Been playing around with it for the last 24 hours. Really great. Now this video is going to be a little bit more kind of spec orientated. I'm not going to go into masses of detail, but just kind of give you guys a little bit of a lowdown on the differences between a few of the phones that are available. Mainly what I wanted to kind of compare it with is the Note 9. Mainly because it's one of the only other newer phones that I've managed to kind of have a play around with as well. Also, great phone. Again, in the garage. Apologies for the mess. Now, of course, if you want to just kind of focus on the phone itself, you're not too interested in the kind of facts and figures and things like that, the best thing to do is to play with the phone yourself. Speak to somebody that you trust that knows about phones, just kind of get people's opinions that have managed to have a go, really. Or that, there are a few companies out there that will actually allow you to kind of have the phone for a period of time before you kind of make your decision, really. Okay, so the actual phone itself, now this was actually launched back in April this year, which was actually before the Note 9 came out, which was in August. So the Note 9 is a lot newer, and then of course you've got the XS Max, which has come out from the iPhone range as well, which is a lot bigger. Haven't had the pleasure of having a go on one of those yet, so a little bit unfair for me to review that myself. Although I have had a go on the iPhone X. It's a good phone. Don't get me wrong, brilliant phone. Just kind of lacks in a few places, which has basically made it so I kind of move away from the iPhone market, really. Now the original launch price of the Huawei is around about $799, so around £800. Weighs 180 grams, which is it's a lot lighter than the Note 9. 20 grams lighter. Which is a big deal, really. Now, considering the fact you've got the 4000 mAh battery, which is the same as the Note 9, you can certainly feel that with the Samsung, but you can't with the Huawei. You wouldn't know. Yeah, you would have thought that the Huawei would have been a little bit heavier, having the camera technology that it does have. But there you go. You're not going to get any repetitive strain injury from lifting your phone all day long. Now, the dimensions of the phone, you're looking at 155 by 73.9 by, I think it's 7.8 millimeters. You've got the Android 8.1 operating system on there as well. 6.1 inch display screen size. Doesn't curve around the sides. A lot of people like the curved sides. Having a go on the S range previously with Samsung, I did like how comfortable they were. So the Huawei's not as comfortable to hold, but you do certainly feel a lot more secure. If you've been out with your friends, you've had a few drinks, you're less likely to drop this phone. And that's just from what I've witnessed with other people, which are really good at breaking their phones. Me personally, don't break phones. That guy stays in my pocket or my hand. That's it. It doesn't go anywhere. Now, of course, with the Note, you're looking at 6.4 inches for the screen size. So a little bit bigger. Of course, that's going to contribute to the weight of the phone. Your resolution, you're looking at 1080 by 2240. So it's a good resolution. It's not the best, but it is a good resolution. CPU, really good. Kirin 970, and that's with the AI smarts as well, which really helps when it comes to the photography side of things as well. Even if you're not a pro, Instagram will never be the same again with these kind of cameras in these phones. You're going to make yourself look pretty no matter what. We're all beautiful inside, but this phone can help you if you're not so beautiful on the outside. You got the 6 gigabyte RAM. which is the same as the Note 9 as well. You've got the 128 gigabyte storage on this phone as well. Now the phone itself, I believe they're coming out, or they have come out with slightly higher storage, because there is no expandable storage on this phone. You're going to pay the price for that, of course. I believe initially that was just available in other countries. Of course, I'm talking to you from the UK, so that may be available here at some time in the near future. Now, you've got, regarding the three cameras, you've got your 40 megapixel main sensor, you've got your 20 megapixel black and white, and your 8 megapixel with 3 times optical zoom. The Note, just 12 megapixels. You can see there's a big difference there. Now, as I mentioned in the original video, I've got this here still. Yeah, so the main selling point on there, don't know if you can see that, triple camera. It's their main selling point, and you know, why not? Phones are very, very similar as far as their operating systems are concerned. You're still going to press to get your apps. You're still going to be able to download things, use your email, use your Facebook, whatever it is that you want to use. You're going to be able to do that with any phone. So why not make something a lot better than everybody else's? These guys have done it, in my personal opinion. Okay, some people may disagree, but of course I've only had the phone for 24 hours. I've only had a bit of a play with it, so you know, I am going to do a little bit more work with that. I'm going to show you guys a few photos that I've just randomly snapped, not from a professional perspective or anything like that, literally just pulling the phone out, taking a few pictures, and just kind of seeing how they come out. Few different modes on here. You've got your portrait mode, which is really, really good if you want to blur out the background and you want just the foreground showing. So bokeh or bokeh or whatever you want to call it, makes the photo look a lot more professional than the normal kind of photo that you would take with an older phone. So as you can imagine, there's going to be a lot of kind of phone photographers emerging, as opposed to kind of spending all that money on a DSLR, which is just a camera, but of course has that kind of professional look. You'll have a lot of people taking a lot more professional pictures with their phones, which is great, you know, more colours to the world and all that. But the actual phone itself has some really, really good options on there as well. You've got a professional mode as well, so you can have a look at the f-stops, the aperture on the phone as well, and of course you've got your slow-mo videos and all of those kind of things as well. I'll go into a little bit more detail at another time with those, but I just want to show you a few of the photos that I've done, and kind of let me know what you guys think of the phone. Let me know what your opinions are. If you prefer the Notes, or if you prefer the S range, the iPhone, let me know. Subscribe, and you know, let's get a bit of a debate going. And if enough people say that they prefer the other phones, I will try those. I'll do a little bit of a review on those as well, and you'll see me again soon. Thanks.